Okay, picture this. I'm at a coffee shop, right? Just trying to get my caffeine fix. I order a large because, hello, sleep deprivation is real. The barista, bless her heart, hands me a thimble-sized cup. I stare at it, then at her. I say, I think I asked for a large. She smiles serenely. This is our large, she chirps. It's all about mindful consumption. Suddenly everyone's staring at me. I mumble something about needing to be mindful of my caffeine levels, grab the thimble, and flee. See, humans, we're hilarious. We misunderstand each other constantly. It's a wonder we ever get anything done. As I walked out, I couldn't help but chuckle at the absurdity of it all. I mean, who knew coffee could be so complicated? I glanced back at the sign that read Mindful Coffee and thought, maybe there's something to this whole mindfulness thing. I found a park bench and sat down, taking a moment to actually savor the tiny cup of coffee. It was different. The flavor was richer, more intense. Maybe there was something to this mindful consumption after all. I started to think about all the other areas of my life where I could apply this concept. Eating, working, even just walking. Imagine if we all took a moment to be more mindful. Maybe we'd all be a little less stressed, a little more present. So maybe I didn't join a cult, but I did walk away with a new perspective. And sometimes, that's all you need. In the end, it's these little moments of clarity that make life so interesting. And who knows, maybe next time I'll order a small, because sometimes less really is more. So, how do we do it? How do we navigate the intricate web of human connection? How do we manage to form these messy, complicated things called relationships? It's like trying to untangle a ball of yarn or finding our way out of a maze. Well, it's a combination of factors like a recipe for disaster, only sometimes it turns out okay. Imagine throwing random ingredients into a bowl and hoping for a gourmet meal. Sometimes it works out beautifully, and other times it's a complete mess. First, there's communication. We talk, we text, we send emojis that may or may not be interpreted correctly. It's like trying to speak a language where the words keep changing. Then there are shared experiences. We go to concerts, we watch bad reality TV, we bond over our mutual hatred of kale. These moments, whether good or bad, create a tapestry of memories that bind us together. And finally, there are emotions. We laugh, we cry, we occasionally want to throw things at each other. It's a whole thing. Emotions are the glue that holds our relationships together, making them vibrant and alive. They add color to the black and white canvas of our interactions. In the end, it's this chaotic blend of communication, shared experiences, and emotions that makes human connections so fascinating and unpredictable. It's a three-ring circus, full of ups and downs, but it's what makes life truly meaningful. Let's be honest, communication is a minefield. One minute you're having a perfectly normal conversation, the next you're embroiled in an argument about the correct way to load a dishwasher. It's like we're all speaking different languages, even when we're speaking the same one. We say one thing, mean another, and then wonder why everyone's confused. And don't even get me started on texting. Emojis can only convey so much, people. Remember that time you went to that concert that was supposed to be amazing, but the sound system was busted, and the lead singer looked like they'd just crawled out of bed? Yeah, me too. But you know what made it bearable? Complaining about it with your friends afterwards, preferably while eating copious amounts of junk food. Shared experiences, even the bad ones, have a way of bringing people together. It's like saying, hey, we survived that disaster together. We can survive anything except maybe another kale smoothie. Some things are just unforgivable. Ah, emotions, the glue that holds our relationships together. Or, the dynamite that blows them to smithereens. We're emotional creatures, us humans. We laugh, we cry, we experience the full spectrum of human emotions on a daily basis. Sometimes we handle it with grace and aplomb. Other times, we eat an entire pint of ice cream and sob uncontrollably while watching reruns of The Bachelor. It's all part of the human experience, people. So there you have it, the beautiful, messy, hilarious tapestry of human relationships. We communicate badly, we share questionable experiences, and we're all a little bit emotionally unstable. But you know what? That's what makes life interesting. It's what makes us human. We stumble through conversations, we laugh at the wrong moments, and sometimes we cry when we should be laughing. But these quirks and imperfections are what bind us together. They create stories, memories, and bonds that are unbreakable. It's in these moments of vulnerability and authenticity that we find true connection. So the next time you're feeling lost in translation, or you're pretty sure your friend is speaking a language you don't understand, just remember, you're not alone. We're all in this together. Every awkward silence, every misunderstood joke, every heartfelt conversation is a thread in the fabric of our shared human experience. So embrace the weirdness, cherish the chaos, and celebrate the beautiful mess that is human connection. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a date with a pint of ice cream and the latest episode of The Real Housewives, because sometimes we all need a little escape. And in those moments of escape, we find common ground. Some things are just universal. So let's be weird together and make this journey a little less lonely and a lot more fun.